Hi Leo, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of the 7th to the 13th of February, 2022. Thank you so much for joining me. And I want to remind you, as always, this is a general weekly read, so just take what resonates and don't stress over what doesn't. But as well, don't forget to stick with me to the very end of the reading to get an answer to your very own yes or no question, all right? And I do want to thank you in advance for your likes, comments, subscriptions, if you haven't joined the strong Leo community already. All right. Either way, don't forget to like and leave me a quick comment down below. But if you're looking to book a personal reading with myself, the options are down below. Just reach out via email and I will get that started for you. More importantly, the overall message for us for the week, because remember, if you've been with me for a while, I am a Leo sun, is the best of the best. The best of the best. Not surprised at all. Let me put this to the side, and we're going to begin by pulling an overall focus for the week, or a beginning message, if you will, from the Starseed Oracle deck. Wow, bear with me as I struggle with my voice. I'm hearing, as I do struggle to clear my voice, my throat, there's something about your throat chakra this week, about clearing your voice, about getting it out there, or continuing to do so. Not allowing anybody to minimize what you have to say, or stop you from voicing what you need to. Helping people for some of you. For my lovely Leos to begin for this upcoming week, the 7th to the 13th of February. For Leo. I'm not going to take it, bear with me. Alright, bear with me, I'm just going to pull it right from the middle. Sometimes just got to go with it. We have Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Call in support. Alright, there's going to be a focus on the fact that you're very connected to the universe this week in general. As well, focus on a soul family that you're either calling in at this time. If you look closely to this imagery, there's a lot of bodies or souls, if you will. It looks like they're either going out, but it feels more so like they're being magnetized towards you. Bear with the background noise. I do feel like you're dealing with the noisy environment at this time, but I feel as if a lot of you are thinking about an ideal soul family for yourself, or improving the one you're wrapped up with now. A reminder throughout the week that you're not alone, as you're also reminded clearly that you're the best of the best at what you do, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, your life is a canvas. Talking about being an artist, manifestation, and creative accountability, being pushed to view your situation, your life. It could be one area, but it feels more your life as a whole, as a blank canvas, right? Or as a canvas in general. When you feel it's not working to your advantage, or you feel unaligned with something, or certain people, or just your life as a whole, you can paint it over white, right? You can start fresh. You need to view it as a creative, I heard creative accountability, but view it as a creative creation, all right? So let's continue and pull the main part of the reading from the Light Seers deck. Let's do some shuffling. I just heard don't force it, it's yours. Don't force it, it's yours, or don't force it, they are yours, okay? Either way, it could be for multiple situations. For Leo to continue for this upcoming week. We have 4 here. I just heard as well, if you're feeling stuck these days, even if it's just in one area of your life, it won't be much longer, all right? We're beginning with 4 in the center of your reading. We have the 2 of Wands and the Fool, okay, to begin. Speaking upon feeling throughout the week, especially at the beginning, like there's just so much more you deserve, right? Longing for something to be completed and wrapped up so you can move to the new. Wanting to experience more, wanting to see somebody more for some of you Leos. It just feels as if you have all these grand plans and dreams within your head, your mind, your soul, and it just doesn't come to be as easily as you'd like, or it just feels like the universe or certain other situations throw wrenches into your plan, or just even if you're intuitive or psychic, it's like you just feel as if things could go a little bit smoother. But what you don't realize is things are going as planned, right, by spirit. And it just feels like you don't see all that happens behind the scenes, hear all that people say behind your back. And you need to keep that in mind throughout the week. And I feel like you get that to a certain extent, but there's a push to understand a leap of faith is closer than you think. And again, I feel like you know that. You very much are in the knowing throughout the week and recently, but you just need to go with the flow when it comes to what you desire, when it comes to what you want to acquire. But we have the Hermit card and the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's you spending time alone throughout the week, thinking a lot about your happily ever after. For some of you, planning or thinking about this ideal life with somebody, but it just feels like you're being reminded that what you've been focusing on feels very career and very job related, very financially connected. It's becoming successful because that's what you've been putting your energy and resources towards. It's what you've been manifesting. It's not all you've been manifesting, but it feels like due to it all, it's very much connected to this happily ever after you're getting with a specific somebody. Um, and it's the slowly but surely you seeing this come to be, right? You need to trust, especially when you're in your alone time, and that's when you can most likely overthink or just stress a little bit, maybe doubt, I want to say, to allow yourself to remember that you are manifesting this outcome, right? And you're being reminded once again throughout the week, just go with the flow because you're truly the best at what you're producing, developing, working towards. And it's very apparent to others, just at times you feel a little disconnected from it, even though you are very much connected to it as a whole. Interesting. And that might be very confusing to you at times, but it's crystal clear to those who view what you do or experience what you do, okay? I feel like it's partly to do with your voice once again, even if your voice comes through certain creations or developments. Anyway, so we have the King of Swords and the Moon card. It just feels like you're maybe drowning in certain emotions towards the end of the week, or maybe just feeling as if you're drowning or just trying to come to the surface when it comes to all the work you have to complete, fulfill. But it just feels like you're being pushed to utilize all of your knowledge and wisdom through what you're doing. Remember how far you've come. I also feel the need to say you are one strong soul and you've been through a lot, right? It's a week where you're being pushed to experience what you're creating, developing, moving towards in a different way. And I know that might feel a little bit odd to you, but it's all part of the process of learning and growing and elevating what you're working towards. With the World card, you're just being pushed to remember that your world is developing and changing, and each new change and adjustment you move towards, even implement yourself, even if it's sometimes a spirit in the universe, um, you need to adapt, right? You need to utilize what you've learned and gained over time to make it the best, right? You're the best at adapting, I feel the need to say as well. It may just feel like in the midst of your world changing, just a lot is happening. Certain emotions are coming to the surface. There's something to learn from all of which, all right? With the Hanged Man, being pushed to recognize an adjustment of perspective in what you long for at times is key. It's necessary. Not necessarily what you're longing for or who you're longing for, but to sort of simplify your mindset in how you approach it or in how you magnify it towards you. You might even find that somebody you're wrapped up with might need to simplify their mind. It just feels like you're a little bit stuck in a situation throughout the week, and it's a little bit confusing. Energy may not be perfect, and you may feel as if you just need some enlightenment as to how this clarification is going to come to be. But it just, or how this change is going to come to be. Just go with the flow and allow for the knowledge, the wisdom, the clarification, the upgrades to just come to you naturally. You are maybe stressing one or multiple people out throughout the week by trying to go with the flow so much, but it's when you're most in your element. You have to understand that. It's when you're strongest. And the Ten of Cups coming out again, reminding you that what you long for when it comes to this happily ever after this individual, this some of you move a residence or ideal career situation or career success, it's all yours. You know, you need to understand that. And it's simply because you're the best of the best. And I feel like, again, that's part of why you're attracting this one individual that is meant for you. this soul that feels very connected to you in ways that are almost undescribable. If you tried to tell people, they would be like, no freaking way, you know, communicating in ways that just feels unreal again. But we have the lovers coming out, all right? And it just feels like you need to also remember what you've learned and gained over time through the bad and the positive connections to make this one work. And it doesn't mean stress over it, doesn't mean put an immense amount of pressure on it. It just means trust what you know, right? Trust that you are the master at communicating, at developing, at making something become beautiful, right? And I feel like you're being viewed as beautiful as well throughout the week. Very talented. It just feels like there's a level of emotion between the two of you as well throughout the week because you just have a lot going on, because maybe there's distance, or maybe because you desire more than what you're experiencing at this time between the two of you, or just in your lives in general. But we have the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles coming out, and you need to remember to keep at the top of your reading, keep reaching for your independence. It's part of why they're attracted to you, but it's also part of what just makes you a Leo, right? Keep doing you, keep reaching for your pentacle, your potential, and you'll find that it leads you to everything you desire, including love and just ultimate happiness and fulfillment. And with the Ace of Cups, I just feel like it's certain parts of the week where you unexpectedly get an immense amount of abundance. You are reminded that this leap of faith is going to lead you towards even more abundance, a better amount of savings, I feel like, for some of you. As well, I just feel like you're going to feel as if the amount of clarification knowledge that Spirit's giving you throughout the week and moving forward will leave you even more abundant, having the upper hand, feeling more intelligent, more connected to who you're meant to be surrounded with. It's a week where, once again, you're reminded simply you're the best of the best, and that's why you're going to get everything you desire and more. Wow, absolutely beautiful. So we're going to answer your yes or no question. Bear with me as I struggle. Take a moment if you haven't thought of it already. Alrighty, for Leo. As you can see, it's picking up speed, and we have the answer of yes for you, Leo. Yes. All right. So I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Don't forget to book a personal reading with myself. Just shoot me an email. Hoping you have the most amazing week. I know you will, and I'll definitely see you next time. Bye, Leo.